Welcome back. The Texas Supreme Court has cleared the way for 4 high-level whistleblowers to continue their unlawful termination case against Attorney General Ken Paxton. This week, Mark Penley and Blake Brickman unloaded on their old boss, as well as the Senate Republicans who voted for acquittal in the recently concluded impeachment trial.
We saw personally, with our own personal knowledge, that Ken Paxton would not obey the limits of the law. He would not stay within the guardrails, the boundaries of the law. And that's why we went to the FBI.
Panel, pretty sure that's not what Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick or Houston area Senators Betancourt, Huffman, Creighton, Colkhorst, and Middleton wanted to hear. Just for the record, they all voted to cut Paxton loose, effectively throwing the whistleblowers under the bus. Charles Blaine, what are you hearing out there?
I haven't really heard much. I haven't been around until recently. But what is interesting is I didn't expect them to just, kind of pack up their bags and go away. They felt that they were wrong. They felt that they had witnessed the Attorney General breaking the law. And so I feel like they're going to keep pursuing this. But what I'm interested to see is what the fallout, if any, is going to be for the Supreme Court for allowing this to go through. I mean, we saw recently the Attorney General going after one of the Criminal Court of Appeals justices over a decision. And so it's going to be interesting to see if now that the Supreme Court members are targeted, and what that means when it comes to the next election cycle.
Bill King, Dan Patrick promised a political trial, and he delivered. The political calculus here, what are you hearing out there?
Well, I'm anxious to see a post-Paxton trial poll. Before the poll, his approval rating was, I think, 27% compared to, Abbott, which was in the low 50s. So there's a big difference. A bunch of Republicans don't like him as well. And so I'm going to be interested to see the first poll that comes out. I think it's interesting to me that Dan Patrick came out swinging right after the trial, defending what they had done, and all of a sudden just went dark on this issue. And my guess is that he's seeing some polling that doesn't look very good because nobody polls more than Abbott and Patrick do. So my guess is you're going to find most Texans did not like what they had to see.
Holly, I know you love to talk about this.
I hate to talk about this. But, to be fair, and I made this point last week, I think that the senators felt a little bit backed into a corner because they were trying to impeach on issues that had not been fully adjudicated in the various courts and investigations that are ongoing. So they were in this very awkward position. Had they voted to impeach and then, there's acquittals and the whistleblower lawsuit got dismissed, then they're really in a political hot seat. I think it's going to be very interesting to see this whistleblower lawsuit go forward, to have some discovery. They're going to try to put these guys on the stand. Paxton and possibly the mistress and Nate Paul are to be on the stand.
Yeah, that's like, can you see the 5th already? Okay, it's simple to me. Good cop or bad cop? I thought the evidence was pretty clear. Bad cop. Tony.
Well, as the Beastie Boys would say, Republicans gave Ken Paxton a license to ill. Basically, everything he did wrong, they're like, you know what? We're okay with that. And the whistleblowers, they want to go to an actual court. So, go for it. And I can't wait to see all the juicy details.
All right, we're going to leave it there.